What's up, guys? Big Clyde 34 coming at you today from the office. We have tons of drag week footage to show you, but this story is just so remarkable that I kind of had to get on here and explain to you guys what was going on, because the passes in and of themselves are awesome, but when you hear the story, you're really gonna fall in love with what's going on here. Just real quick, this video is sponsored by nobody but my damn self. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button below, it really helps out. Subscribing for more content is always good as well. If you want to hit the bell notification icon, you will get all the notifications on your phone every time we post a new update video, especially these drag week videos, because I had a ton of features from drag week. Today we're talking about Tom Bailey. This was the first time that I ever got out to drag week myself. This year was certainly a good year to go out and check it out. The biggest story of the weekend seemed to be Tom Bailey. I believe in the interview he admitted himself his car is a Pro Mod. Now, just to give you an idea of where cars like this normally sit, this type of car will generally get pushed up to the start of the track by a golf cart or some sort of push car, make its pass down the eighth or the quarter if you're lucky, and then at the end of the track be met by the golf cart once again to be pushed back to its pit. I think drag week was 750, 800 miles this year, something like that. He drove that entirely on the street. Cars like this normally don't even have a cooling system. That's why they don't drive back to their pit stalls, and they're certainly not set up for the street at all. Now, I'm not going to hop into if we could consider Bailey's car a street car or not. I know that's going to really stir the pot. I'll let you guys figure that out in the comments below. But as of now, we're going to head to drag week. We're going to check it out. Bailey was chasing down the quickest pass in drag week history, and he did get there. But just how far this record would go is another topic of discussion. So let's go follow Bailey along on his journey to be the quickest in the history of drag week. Guys, this is so exciting. Out here at Drag Week 2019. Tell us a little bit about how it's going for you and the combination on the car.
Going good. I mean, everything's been smooth so far. It's just hot as hell. So hot in the car, hot outside. So 526 SMX, so Rosler Turbo 400 and 411 rear gear.
How much do you have to change it to get it to drive from track to track, or what kind of process is that like?
Not much. We changed the tires and then we switched over from methanol to gasoline.
Is it pretty drama free for you so far? I saw you over here twerking on the car yesterday at Cecil. Looked like you're really in the zone with that.
So we had some exhaust valve guides sticking a little bit, so we took the heads off and opened them up a little bit.
Have you had a favorite story that sticks out?
The one time would be when I was Pro Mod racing. It is still street car or whatever at that time, but at Norwalk at the Shakedown, before the Shakedown moved, and won the money shot with it against all the other professional Pro Mod cars. So street car basically beat the Pro Mods to the money shot. So,
something to put a smile on your face, right?
Yep. So that was cool. Granted, a lot of those cars are faster, but they didn't go for the money shot at the right time. So
the supercharged Chevrolet.
The 618 was just the beginning. It was the quickest pass in the history of drag week, from what I understand. Bailey was just getting cranking. This was day 3 of 5, and normally you would see people's faces like light up in joy after setting a record like this, but Bailey and company were just had their eyes on that 5-second range. They were bound and determined to get there. The 618 was on day 3 of drag week. We did have to miss day 4, unfortunately, but that's okay. From what I understand, day 4 was extremely hot, and hot weather is not a good friend of record-setting drag strip passes. So we skipped straight to day 5. This is it. This is his chance to make magic happen, and I gotta be honest, the slate was really stacked against him from the beginning. Bailey's odds did not look great of eventually chasing down that 5-second pass, and it really had nothing to do with Bailey himself. Instead, as I took the 4 or 5 hour trek down to Virginia Motorsports Park, the skies were looking incredibly angry. In fact, the event that was supposed to start at 10 a.m. got pushed back and pushed back. Eventually around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we got started, made a couple passes, and then a rain delay hit. Like, guys, I was not confident in it. I was really thinking that it was going to get called. But the crew at Virginia Motorsports Park, which is phenomenal, by the way, and the guys at Drag Week were determined to get it in. So, as the rain eventually subsided, it was still overcast, but the ball would be in the court of Bailey to do with as he would. There was no rain to destroy things, so Bailey was going to have all of the pressure on him. It started mounting. Would he make the 5-second pass or wouldn't he? So let's head down to Virginia Motorsports Park to find out just that.
Get it back to the lanes. He went 109 to 60 feet.
That might be the fuel. I'm high on whatever was in that car.
Going out with a 1:05 short time. He goes 190 miles an hour and runs 6:07. 242 miles an hour.
The first full hit on it was on day 1. I mean, up until then, this combo only had 300 foot on it. So, so whatever. So that was the first pull with it. So we're just trying to accumulate data with it and try and step it up.
What kind of power is this thing making?
So probably about 4,000.
When you put it on the street, do you have any idea of when you change the fuel, how much it's at when you're driving it around?
With the boost down as low as we keep it for pump gas, probably about 1,200.
Anybody you want to plug or anything like that?
So, well, Steve Morris engines, Rouser transmissions. So
cool. Well, appreciate you taking the time out. Best of luck.
Yep, no problem.
you. People are going nuts worldwide.
Smile. Badass.
Fucking cool, man. Fucking cool. Thank you so much, Tom. Awesome, man.
What's up, man?
Badass, bro. Tyler's coming down.
She's a little squirrely down there on this side.
racetrack is alright.
Congrats, man. Might have went a little faster if I stayed straight.
That's what I said. 99, probably went 96, 97. That's awesome.
And there we have it, guys. The first ever 5-second pass in the history of Drag Week. Again, it's just so crazy to see something like this happen with these cars that literally do not leave the surface of the racetrack under their own power. They get pushed into the pits. This car did 750, 800 miles as he raced in between with all these 6-second passes. It's really just mind-blowing. You guys who watch the channel know that I don't normally feature cars of this magnitude. Normally, it's more relatable street car stuff. But this time we just had to dive into it, had to watch Tom Bailey go out there, make magic, and set records. So let me know what you guys think of this car in the comments below. Can you officially consider this a street car now? That's going to be an interesting debate. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Remember, hit that like button if you will. Very much appreciated. Subscribe below if you enjoy the videos and want to see more of them. The bell notification icon is the way to get notifications every time we post a new Drag Week video or any of the other shenanigans that we get into. So I appreciate you guys. I will catch everybody next time.